Good morning, comic fans. You're with the Comic Pusher at the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It's Wednesday, April 28th. The best day of the week is Wednesday every week because that is. Hold on, I'm getting a feedback from another page. Hold on, stop at once. Hold on, I'm getting a feedback page. Wow, what? I had another window open. Sorry about that, guys. Hope all is well. Hope everything is going well with you guys. It's been a crazy week. The comic books just keep on coming. Let's see what we got here. It's almost 7 inches. It's been pretty consistent the last few weeks. 7 inches. Hello, Alex. Good to see you. You're early. That's fine. Better early than late. So good to see you this morning. On this wonderful Wednesday morning, and Wednesdays are always wonderful here at the Comics Club because that means new comic book day. But we have more than just comic books. We have other stuff to show you, some fun stuff here and there. One of the things I wanted to show you, and we get these in infrequently, but whenever they come out, there's one catches our eye. We like to get it in to share with everybody. And they're Funko sodas. You ever see these things? They're not actually sodas. They're little figurines in the can. And this one is Chucky. If you're a horror fan, you know exactly who Chucky is. And inside is this little figurine. And these are limited. There are only 15,000 of these made. And then there's a limited one beyond that. That is a chase. See that little? You could get the little chase figure, but you don't know what it is until you open it up, or if you'll get it. So got to check those out. We have this one to offer this week. We also have a few other things going. I'm sorry, I'm a little off today. I stepped out of cornflake this morning, and I feel like a serial killer. So we have Star Wars Insider in. Star Wars Insider has gained some popularity recently because of this little guy in the Mandalorian show. So we have more of those in stock these days. If you want a good education on how to grade your comic books, if you want to know everything about how to determine the condition of your comic book, Overstreet puts out a price a guide to grading comic books, and they update it periodically. And this is the latest edition, and it gives you all the detailed information you need to know about how to determine the condition of your comic book. Some people like to get their comic book slabbed, hermetically sealed, and this will give you some idea of what you might get as your grade. Also, if you're just trying to figure out, how do I determine the condition of this comic book? How you doing, Alex G? We got all the Alexes in here this morning. We got Eric and Alex. Good to see you all. Good morning to you all. So Overstreet Comic Book Price Guide also puts out other publications. Overstreet does. Overstreet Guide to Grading Comic Books. Now, I just mentioned having comic books slabbed, hermetically sealed in plastic cases and given a grade. There's different companies that do this. We mostly have gone through CGC. Everybody's behind right now. I think some companies have ceased taking any new ones, but they don't use the same grading system. CGC uses its own grading system, but this will give you what the industry generally standard is if you're interested in getting that depth of information of how to determine the condition of your comic book. So, and it's just a good education too. So, great book to pick up, to have. Do you like to cook? Do you like to bake? Do you like Star Wars? Then this is the book for you. It's Star Wars Galactic Baking. And check out these awesome recipes. I mean, look at that. This one right here, the blue stuff. I got to try that one. That just looks awesome, doesn't it? These Bantha Blue Butter Sandwich Cookies with blue milk, I guess. How much is the guide to gaming? Let's see here. The guide to gaming is. That's a real good question. Did they put a price tag on it? Yes, $24.95. It's $24.95. If you're interested in that, there you go. I need to stop by the store to pre-order some stuff. Yes, as many people as possible need to stop by the store and pre-order stuff or buy stuff. That'll be great. We also have Vengeance of Vampirella. This is volume 1 of the Dynamite's rebirth of Vampirella. Wonderful, wonderful artwork by is it Perilla, I believe. Perilla artwork, and a hardcover of Deceased Dead Planet hitting the shelves today. Nothing in life is free, ever, ever, ever. Everything always costs something. Yes, it is always a good deal. Everyone's a winner when they shop at the Comics Club. The Batman's Grave collected into a hardcover volume there. The world's greatest detective, buried alive. Oh no. Hellblazer, Rise and Fall, hardcover, collecting the big oversized comic Hellblazer. And a wonderful pentagram on the back for you. This last one is a monster-sized book. And as well it should be. Because if you're going to have a book about monsters, it should be monster size. Barry Windsor Smith's Monsters. This exquisitely illustrated epic burst with emotion, insight, and empathy. 5 decades into his already influential career, Windsor Smith has created his magnum opus. And this is just beautiful, thick, gorgeous. You know what's going to be inside. All kinds of awesome, amazing, great articles and artwork. It's 360 pages, a tour de force of visual storytelling. Monsters' narrative canvas is copious. It's just tons of stuff in here. So, pound for pound, the best deal of the day. Good morning. Good to see you, Mesomorpheus. This book looks amazing. I must own one. And so there's all the trades and stuff. We also have a lot of comic books coming in. As I showed you, the stack is about 6 inches. I ran into something interesting recently. If you know me, you know I'm a Superman fan, but I read Marvel once in a while. But way back when, in issue number 75 of Superman, back in 1992, they killed off Superman. And it was an interesting big event. Every newspaper in the world covered it. So Superman, issue number 75, is killed. About a month later, this Marvel comic book, Night Stalkers, hits the stand. And there's a very interesting thing in here. At the back, this character is at a grave, and he's mourning the death of somebody. And if you look close, it's Clark Kent's grave. And they did this in memoriam with this character going to Clark's grave. And he's shedding a tear at one point. Look at this. He's shedding a tear. He's saying, "Rest easy, big guy." So I thought that was an interesting thing that Marvel did, have this little 1-page salute to the death of Superman. And he says here, "In a world of heroes with big guns and bad attitudes, is there even a place left for the ideals this man stood for? Or are they as dead as he is?" That's what he says at the end there. What an interesting thing, those interesting little crossovers that are obscure, not that many people know about. But if you're a Superman fan, Night Stalkers number 4 came out about a month after the death of Superman in issue number 75. So that was kind of fun to come across. We also got lots of new comic books coming in, but everybody still has chances to win in our, hey, Rayvon, good to see you this morning. Everybody has chances to win our monthly drawings, and you do that by leaving a comment below. The comments in the chat do not count. You have to leave a comment below after the show. And if you leave a comment, you get into our drawing. You get one entry per video that you comment in. You can leave many comments in a video, but only one will count toward an entry. So the prizes will be drawn next month. They're always drawn at the first Wednesday every month, and the new prizes will be Justice League and from the New 52 and Marvel The End. Those will be one of the prizes, and the other prize will be volumes 1 and 2 of Infinity Crusade. So if you want a chance to win those, you got to leave comments in the videos down in the comment section after the show. Be sure and do that, and we'll be entering you into the drawings, and the drawing will be held next Wednesday's show live right here at the Comics Club. So here we go. I think we've got everything ready. What's the difference between a Hippo and a Zippo? One's really heavy and the other's a little lighter. Now you know the rest of the story. That's right. May the 5th. May the 5th be with us. Yes, that will be May the 5th. You're right. May the 5th. So variant covers came out. We got a G.I. Joe number 280. This is a 1 in 10 by Royal. Some fun art there. You have Vampirella versus Purgatory. Look at that. Wonderful Virgin art. The Virgin cover. And speaking of Vampirella versus Purgatory, we have another variant here. Revenge of the 5th. That's right. So anyway, Virgin Vampirella versus Purgatory cover variant. We did a whole bunch of variants, and this is a 1 in 7. And Deja Thoris, Winter's End one shot. This is 1 in 10 Castro Virgin variant. And then there's also a 1 in 11 Castro sketch variant. And Firefly number 28 is out, and they have a Virgin variant cover too. And there's also this variant cover for that Firefly, if you're a Firefly fan. Abbott 1973 variant cover. Virgin as well. Virgin's big this week. Virgin covers. They've been reading crossover from Image. This is a 1 in 10 Shaw Virgin variant. I say the Virgin variants are hot this week. The mashup no one expected, but everybody loves, into a second series, Transformers versus My Little Pony, or teams up with My Little Pony, The Magic of Cybertron. This is a 1 in 10 variant of issue number 1 of the new series that just launches today. Unsacred, number 6, incentive cover. It's a 1 in 10. Look at this. It's Harley Quinn. So that the angel is all dressed up as Harley Quinn. Daddy's little angel. That's a great one. If you're a Harley Quinn fan, this is a must-have. Great stuff there. Great stuff. So, I wanted to show you something. A cartoon I scribbled. I was inspired by another cartoon very similar to it that I saw in a magazine a few years back. But I wanted to share this with you. Can I share the screen? Let's see if I can share the screen here. There it is. Okay, so there you have it. The psychiatrist, the patient, and he said, "Tell me about your comic book collection." So, guys, indeed, tell me about your comic book collection in the comments below after the show. I'd love to hear what you guys, what you have in your collection, what's your favorite thing in your collection, how many comics you have, how tall is your stack, how many boxes, how many different Marvels compared to DCs and Independents, how many the other way around. Do you have more DC, more Independents than Marvel? Do you have more Marvel? Tell me about your comic collection, guys. And while you're thinking about that, about your comic book collection, let me show you this week's comic books. From DC, we have Batman Detective Comics, issue number 1035. A couple different covers there. Always like these dark covers the best. Especially when it's Batman. I mean, that is just so cool. Him hanging out on the fire escape there. Getting back into Silver Surfer. I think that's a great idea. What a great character Silver Surfer is. What's his real name, Silver Surfer? Let's check it out. I'm going to move this just a little bit. Hopefully you can still hear me without any problem. What do we got here? Batman Black and White, issue number 5. Some awesome covers in this perfect bound book. That's $5.99 book. Some really awesome covers there. Look at the Riddler. Fun stuff. A new Justice League series launching, RWBY, Ruby Justice League 1. A whole new team there. Teen Titans Academy number 2 hitting the stands. I'm loving these covers. Robin, not the bird, the superhero sidekick. Oh, he wouldn't appreciate being called a sidekick. Not him. Speaking of Robin, Mr. Happy, give us a secret word. Oh, bird is the word. Is it Robin? Sparrow? Hawk? Choose your bird, whichever bird you choose. The secret word gets you 15% off any single item in the store until the next secret word. Limit 1 per person per day. If you're a discount club member or a subscriber, then you get an extra 5% off. So it would be 20% off any single item. Limit 1 per person per day. What a great deal. And all you have to know is that bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Miles Morales just, hanging out in New York. Hanging out with Deadpool. Hanging out with all kinds of people. Wait a second. That's not Miles. Who the heck is that? What in the world are we looking at here? I have no idea. Norrin Rad. Is that? Norrin Rad. So that is the one. If you're into Silver Surfer, he's your man. Firefly, issue number 28. If you're a Firefly fan, be happy today. Fantastic Four. A new realm is introduced in this issue. What exactly that means, I'm not 100% certain. But supposedly we have a new realm of some sort introduced in this issue. Spoilers. A new realm. The Marvels. And Alex Ross, of course. Do you like Usagi Yojimbo? Usagi Yojimbo. Issue number 6. Wanderer's Road. This is the original stuff done in color. Summer War Legacy. Hitting the stands there. What kind of creature is that? That's wild looking, eh? Nuclear Family. So I warn you, this is a very intense cover. Wow, that is wild. That is a wild cover. Very political there. Bitter Root, issue number 12. Erratic, the final issue of the 5-part series. Erratic. I Breathed a Body, issue number 4. And number 1 issue of the 2nd series of Transformers and My Little Pony, The Magic of Cybertron. And we have a couple covers for that one. Once and Future, issue number 18, hit the stands. As I mentioned before, and I showed you the variant for it, crossover. This is crossover number 6. Star Wars is doing a cool thing. Marvel for their Star Wars book. This is the 30th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. And what they've done is they've taken all these covers they've been doing, and you basically get the entire story done in illustrations. These were all covers of previous issues of comic books. So really, it's an interesting visual journey. And also, speaking of Star Wars, we have Darth Vader hitting the shelves, issue number 11. That is not the issue number. These are the covers that they've been doing. This is 33 of 36 planned covers that all together will also tell a story. X-Men Legends, number 3, coming in with 3 covers this week. Well, thank you, Unearthed Toys. We appreciate it. Thank you for coming and stopping by today. If you haven't checked out Unearthed Toys YouTube channel, please do so. That action figure one, that's interesting. It is not Uncanny X-Men. It is actually X-Men Legends number 3. And MODOK Head Games number 4. Hitting the stands. Are you a role-playing fan? Do you like Dungeons and Dragons? Critical Role, Vox Machina Origins, issue number 2. Did you watch Falcon and Winter Soldier? Wow, I really loved that series. That was so much fun. And it showed us for the first time John Walker, U.S. agent. He is definitely no Steve Rogers. Not a particularly happy guy, unfortunately. Savage Avengers, number 20. Look at that cover. Holy cow. I love this one, though. Yes, I agree. That last episode was epic. What will they give us next? Black Widow, issue number 6. A couple different covers. Beta Ray Bill there, kicking some butt. Gotta love that. Black Widow, issue number 6. I thought we just showed Black Widow, did we? these get separated out. Well, here's another cover. And Cable, issue number 10. Berserker, what a super hot book this has become. They had this whole promo thing planned, and they messed it up, and they contacted all of us retailers, and they said to us, hey guys, do us a favor, we put all these little note cards in all of the comic books, we need you to take out every one of those from every one of those comic books and discard them, because we're not doing that promotion the same way. So there was all kinds of confusion over that, and there still is, and there's going to be people who are going to say, oh well, you know, I bought this, I bought that, I should get one. Too late. Everybody had already gotten them, so I got one for me of that one special. What I'm talking about is a 8th printing of Something Killing the Children #1 that was done as a special deal if you bought the two number ones with the foil covers of Berserker. This is Berserker #2, and the foil, I mean the shiny covers. Anyway, so they messed it up real bad, the whole promo thing, and it was a real pain in the butt and had to disappoint a lot of people. I wish they wouldn't do these things, you know. just do the covers separately. Don't need any gimmick contests or anything else. Silk, well, I blew past it. That was New Mutants number 17, and this is Silk #2. A lot of action going on in that cover. Are you a Dune fan? Well, you'll be happy this week because issue number 6 of House Atreides is in. Spawn has been on fire this past year with all kinds of stuff going on. We're up to 317 of Spawn. That has had a long and healthy run. Spawn comic books. Spawn number 317. Yeah, that's Al Simmons' Spawn in that monster's hand. It's a big monster there. Spider-Man Curse of the Man-Thing. You a Man-Thing fan? It's been a good time for you the last few weeks. All kinds of Man-Thing stuff going on. Yeah, those shiny covers do look amazing, don't they? I love them. I'm always a sucker for the gimmicks. Make them shiny, make them holographic, make them die cut, make them 3D, make them fold out, make them matching covers. I love it. Love those gimmicks. They're a lot of fun. Department of Truth has been a hugely successful book. And of course, you know, it's probably going to get turned into, here's another cover of issue number 8. I think it's getting turned into a movie or a TV show or something. Yep, new McFarlane Spawn coming out. Yep, soon. Cult of Dracula, if you're a Dracula fan, Cult of Dracula from Source Point Press, issue number 2. Cyberpunk. This is Cyberpunk 2077. Abbott 973, I showed you the variant cover for this, the Virgin variant cover. And this is issue number 4. Deja Thorne has a one-shot this week. It is called Winter's End. And we have several different covers for that. Oh. The cosplay cover. We have a few more coming at you. G.I. Joe, you saw earlier there's a variant for it. This is cover A and cover B, the standard covers. G.I. Joe, a real American hero, if there ever was one. Something called Helm Greycastle. Looks like Dungeons and Dragons to me. Helm Greycastle. This one might be a little bit more to do with Vikings, perhaps. I'm not certain. A lot of action going there on this cover. Are you a Civil War fan? Do you like horror in your Civil War? This cover's creepy as all get out. Look at that. Even the horse is dead. Zombies in Civil War. Werewolves. All kinds of monsters going on. This is interesting. There's a gun just floating in space there. Is it the invisible Civil War soldier? Vampirella versus Purgatory. A few different covers there. I'll save my favorite for last. Issue number 2. Look at that. What amazing artwork that is. I'm loving that. Great stuff. Shadecraft. Got hot real fast. Issue number 2. I showed you the Virgin cover of this. This is Mirka Andolfo's Unsacred. This is the second series. And this is cover A of issue number 6. But you can see they've done a spoof on Harley Quinn. But it's the main character from this story. She's an angel, he's a demon, and they're in love. So Shadow Man launches yet another series. This is probably, I don't know what, the 5th time they've relaunched Shadow Man. You can draw your own if you like. It's a blank cover. Those are always fun. Draw your own cover to it. If you're a good artist, that's awesome. Or you could have go to a convention and have them do a sketch for you. Dragon Age Dark Fortress, issue number 2. Destiny New York, issue number 2. It's a new world, sweetie. We build our own destinies. Steak, not the kind you eat, the kind you put through the heart of a vampire. A couple different covers there. It's like she's probably had it with all his anger. Another book that got hot real quick was this Witch Blood. This is chapter 2, Burning for You. Zorro Land that time forgot. Shadow Doctor, issue number 3 from Dark Horse. You know, every once in a while, there's a Cerebus doing a spoof of something else. And this is Cerebus the Duck. So take your pick of your favorite duck and cross it over with Cerebus the Aardvark. And there you have it, from the mind of David Sim. Who knew? Who knew? It's all crazy stuff from that artist and writer. And a couple more from DC for us. Harley Quinn, number 2, from her new series. Loving that artwork. And last but not least, we have Batman, Superman. And there they are, people. There's all the comics and fun stuff that we're hitting the shelves today. We appreciate you joining us today. And don't forget Mr. Happy's secret word. Bird is the word. So there's our secret word. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. And remember, read. It brings